All right, we are getting ready to leave from Urbana in Frederick, Maryland to head down to the hands-off protest where we are proclaiming loudly, we've had enough. What's our goal today, guys?
Stand up to Trump. Bring back our democracy.
Here's a live look at Boston, Massachusetts now as we check back in on one of our top stories, anti-Trump protests taking place across the country today after a tumultuous week, to say the least.
Welcome to Common Sense TV. I'm your host, the Doctor of Common Sense. You may have heard of the hands-off protests. They're protesting President Donald Trump and Elon Musk mainly. By the way, dumb liberals, Elon Musk is leaving on, I believe it is May the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. So you don't have to worry about anything when it comes to that. But while they were down here protesting, and I got videos of some of these people, and you won't believe it. Now, what they really were protesting is they don't want America to be independent, all independent. They want to keep the tariffs on America and allow everybody else to rip us off because they don't want America thriving, even though they live here. They don't want America having the jobs that's been shipped overseas. And they are firmly against you stopping the government from all the damn waste. Now, I want to show you something first, is that many of the protesters were paid. You don't have to pay all of the idiots, but many of them were paid protesters, and some admitted to it, and if you listen to some talk, that's what they did. Went down there because they got paid.
How much you get an hour? 25, right?
We're getting 25 an hour.
25 bucks. Yeah, you know what? I would do some crazy shit for 25 bucks.
I was one of the paid protesters at the April 5th liberal protests. And so I just wanted to come on and talk about my experience, what I had to do to get paid, and how much I got paid. So there were two kind of parts to it. The first was obviously just showing up. They gave me like a time and a place and told me to look for a girl with blue hair and a nose ring, which like I thought would be really hard to answer. Oh, and then the other thing is they said they would pay extra if you brought a sign. So I did bring a sign. Again, same thing, like couldn't.
So what makes Trump a fascist? What makes Trump a fascist?
It does things without
Yeah, talk loud. I don't have my mic on.
I'm not really good into interviews.
Sorry?
He just does everything he wants, and not following laws, or he's a convicted felon. That's all I know.
Now, if the paid protesters didn't irritate you enough, here we have a bunch of people who all I can say is that most should be in a sane asylum because they are freaks. Normally, I'm sorry, how about we put them in a circus? Because they act more like people from the circus than anything else.
Hey friends, I just passed the Dunkin' Donuts, which is the most vague possible location I could possibly give you in Massachusetts. But besides being near a Dunkin' Donuts, which places me somewhere in Massachusetts, I mentioned I'm at the Hands Off Boston March, and it is the slowest march I have ever been in, and I could not be more happy about that, because that means that the streets between the park and City Hall are entirely filled with people who are here because they're very angry about what's going on, about Trump and fascism trying to take this wonderful country with all these wonderful people, and there are great chants going on. Immigrants welcome here, trans people are welcome here, trans kids are welcome here. This is fucking Massachusetts, kid. Get your fucking hands off of it. All right, I'll say hi some more later if I can manage to post this. Bye.
I airbrushed it, I designed it, I do my own makeup, everything.
I have no words. This is absolutely unbelievable. It's so very talented.
Thank you.
Affordable fare is under attack. What do we say?
And I'm not supposed to tell her, like, hey, I'm here for you, and like, I don't think it's a good idea.
Protest B without a good member of the LGBTQ. It wouldn't be a protest without those mixed up individuals. They had one here, and I think what she said is her favorite pastime to do is stuff her mouth with food. She said she was undocumented. She was here illegally, and she's queer, and she's unashamed about it.
My name is Gracia Martinez Rosas. I am an immigrant. I am undocumented, unafraid, queer, and unashamed. My name is Gracia Martinez Rosas. I am an immigrant. I am undocumented, unafraid, queer, and unashamed.
See, what you are dealing with and what you are seeing is the destruction of a nation. They are upset because illegals are being deported. They are upset because